What is up, Masterminds? Today we have spoilers for Dragon Ball Super episode 76, so if you don't want to get spoiled, click away right now. We found out who Goku and Krillin are going to be fighting in the forest, and it might surprise you. Dragon Ball Super episode 76, Beat the Fearsome Foes. Krillin's fighting spirit returns on January 29th. So this is some stuff we've already seen before, and it basically says, former enemies await Goku and Krillin. Goku has gone with Krillin to train again under Master Roshi. The two of them are ordered to search for paradise grass and head for a frightful forest. There they end up fighting illusions of the likes of Majin Buu and Frieza that suddenly appear. The fearful forest test. What are these fearsome foes that they meet? Illusions of rivals, they suddenly appear. So, per the spoilers that we had before, it didn't say that they were illusions. Now we know that they are illusions. Now here's where it gets interesting. Freeza, Buu, Piccolo, and Vegeta attack them. Faced with these powerful enemies, Goku is thrilled while Krillin is scared. Krillin this week, in the face of battle, he loses the will to fight. Krillin is gripped with fear at the prospect of fighting against his previously defeated rivals. Once he clears out these thoughts, the very next moment, a change occurs in his enemies. So let's talk about this for a second. First of all, it's really interesting to me that they're going to be fighting Piccolo and Vegeta. I thought the other enemies that they were hinting at would be something like Nappa, maybe Raditz. But that's kind of cool still. Piccolo and Vegeta are going to attack them. Now, based on what, Krillin clearing his thoughts and then a change occurs in his enemies, I'm guessing that, this whole paradise grass is about getting over your fear, which is probably why Goku doesn't really care. He's not scared, but Krillin is. And basically, once you overcome that fear, the enemies get really weak or something like that. Now, they use the phrase previously defeated rivals. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like the evil versions of Piccolo, the evil version of Vegeta, from like Dragon Ball and early Dragon Ball Z. I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of like that time period. Are their power levels going to mimic that time period or what? That I don't know for sure, but what we do know is this is only going to last one episode, so probably just going to overcome their fears and then just beat these guys, and that's going to be the end of it. But it's really, really cool that we get to see cameos, at least from Buu, and interesting that they chose Piccolo and Vegeta over other, big rivals that we'd actually like to see more of, or even some movie characters like Broly or something like that. That would have been really neat, but unfortunately we're not going to get that. But I'm still pretty happy to see Piccolo and Vegeta coming back, and hopefully there will be some cool fighting scenes there. Now, we also got some new information on the Universal Tournament or translations from Herms, so I'm going to go over those right here. Now, it wasn't enough information to make a full video about, but I'll just drop this nugget in. Android 17 has become a supportive ally. His left armband says Ranger. Android 18, now she's a wonderful mom. Android 18 will join the battle as a powerful asset. Will she burst out some combo attacks with Krillin or number 17? Which is interesting. I mean, it should be 1v1 battle, so I'm not sure why there's combo attacks. The design for a new God of Destruction in Angel 2. The other Gods of Destruction besides Beerus and Champa will be arriving en masse. This newly revealed God of Destruction has a beard. And here's the survival stadium that will serve as the battle stage. It's got a stranger shape. It's just like a giant spinning top. Center stage is the clock pillar, and around it are spectator benches. And located a little further away is the Omni King's throne. So we didn't really get too much information from this translation, but at the same time, it's still kind of neat to get a little bit more info, and especially some info about this stage. Now, the stage looks interesting. I mean, it's flat, except for this pillar in the middle, which I'm curious, are the fighters going to be using this pillar to their advantage, or, in their battle tactics? We have this little stairway going around, or that might even just be the bench for the observers. And then on the left there's a little triangle, which could be the Omni King throne, I'm guessing. And then looks like a tiny little planet up at the top. So not 100% sure yet, where everybody's going to be sitting. I do like the look of this battleground. It's going to be really interesting. I'm curious to see if you put a character on there, how big he is in relation to that battleground. I mean, from this picture, it kind of looks small, but when they're actually standing on it, it might be gigantic. So interesting stuff. Really excited about this new arc, and I'm pretty excited for episode 76. I really want to see this Forest of Illusions, and I'm hoping that they have some other villains in there that are going to surprise us that they didn't spoil for us yet, but I guess we'll find out. Anyways, thanks for visiting Mastar Media today, everybody, and I will talk to you soon for another video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.